One way of thinking about our existence is in terms of these different layers of consciousness, these different frequencies of consciousness. Each one, like we have a physical body, we have an energetic body, we have a mental body, we have an emotional body. Actually flip those around in terms of frequency as you're going up. Those four are the smaller part of ourselves, believe it or not. This intuitive causal body, this spiritual body, this spirit that we are, this greater consciousness that we're part of, are huge in comparison to these other bodies. And so coming to step into intuition, that intuitive causal body, is opening to our greater self and really is opening to the bigger part of us. And in that, there's great freedom. But we have to start somewhere. We have to start with listening and listening to the quality of feedback and not taking too seriously what our mind tells us. Don't believe everything your mental body tells you. Don't take as real everything that you feel about things. It may feel like you're going through something and everything's a mess. That feeling is a perception, but it's not the only perception. And it's a perception from this emotional body, this frequency. If we up the frequency beyond the mental to this intuitive way of looking at things, we can come to see the wisdom in it. And we can start to live that greater, expansive, more aligned, more true self. And so the four components that we just expressed in that description of the inner processes and the subconscious mind that are part of this way of growing includes as the fourth this development of intuition. And so we're working with the meditation, expanding our awareness and beginning to purify some of the subconscious patterning. We work with heart centering and heart-centered releasing, and with mentoring and releasing that old programming and patterning in the mind that obscures our true self. And then we start to reprogram through heart centering in exploring all these facets, all these practices of compassion and of radical joy and radical acceptance and gratitude and so forth, to be rebuilding the personality more aligned with our true self. And then we work with heart centering to open to intuition and begin to cultivate greater intuitive knowing and greater ability to operate on that intuitive causal level. And so this is a very fast way of driving you out of your mind and into that greater self that you are. And this is why it's so important. I always encourage you to enjoy, because that's the feedback that you are getting more aligned with your true self. When we're in that enjoyment, when we're in that flow, that's an intuitive feedback, if we learn to read it, that we are aligning with our true nature. And so, as always, keep your light burning brightly and let yourself enjoy.